Hey, hello, and welcome back to Grandma Jane's World, where today I'm going to make an Italian cream cake. I've never made this before. It's one of my friend's really favorite cakes, so I'm going to do it. So anyway, first of all, you have to separate 5 eggs, and you have to beat the egg whites until they're a stiff peak. And I've done that in my mixer here. Let's see if I can get a better picture of it for you here. Okay. And I'm going to take them out of there so I can beat them in, fold them in. When it says fold in, that means not to beat them in. It means to just hand fold them in at a later time here. So I'm going to put the stiff egg whites that I've beaten. So nice to have a KitchenAid to beat them in because it's faster. It's really fast. So anyway, and I'm gonna just rinse that bowl out real quick here so I can put the other ingredients. I've got a stick of margarine that, I don't use margarine. I don't know why I say it, but so many of the recipes still kind of say that. So sometimes I slip up. I've got a stick of butter that I have just slightly warmed so it's not super cold and hard from the refrigerator. And I'm going to put the other beater onto my KitchenAid, and I'm going to put the stick of butter, which is a 1/2 cup, after I've slightly warmed it, just like maybe 20 seconds before it even really melts, so it gets just softer. And a 1/2 cup of shortening. Put that in there. 2 cups of sugar, and 5 yolks that have been separated from the egg white that I beat up. It sounds really yummy and something kind of different that I can have with dessert or for the holidays even. Okay, then I'm going to combine those and mix until it's smooth. Take a few minutes there. Whoop. And then I've got a teaspoon of vanilla and of baking soda measured out that I can add to that. Actually, I can add baking soda to the flour, and these are going to be added alternately to the mixture with the eggs. And then I can also alternate actually the flour and soda mixtures with a cup of buttermilk that you put a tablespoon of vinegar in to make buttermilk. It's just regular milk with vinegar added to make buttermilk if it's the right proportions. And this part is all added good, all good in there. So I'm gonna lift that up, and what we do is alternate the flour and soda mixture. Mix some of that in. Not too high at first because it'll flour will fly out. And then alternate with the buttermilk mixture that we've mixed up and let set for a little bit. And also, it calls for like a cup of pecans or walnuts or some kind of nut, and I have just about a cup of pecans I'm going to put in there. For some reason, pecan sounds right with this to me, but you can use anything you want. Then alternate. I might put the rest of the flour in there and start it slow to mix up. They recommend cream cheese frosting with it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that though. I'm gonna try it first because I've never made this, so it just sounded really good to me when my friend gave it to me. So I thought, hey, that's something different to have on here and different to have for Thanksgiving, holidays, Christmas, whatever. And I am having some ladies over for a meal after Thanksgiving. A group of ladies that I have fun with at the Elks or wherever we are, at the pub, whatever. And I'm going to have a meal. I'm going to have my handball recipe, coleslaw that I've made online, baked potatoes, and then maybe this for dessert. But I was thinking of doing brownies with a mint chocolate ice cream with it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. So anyway, then they call for, it said a small can of coconut. And I have no idea what that would mean as far as measurements. So I got 3/4 cup out, and I'm going to add that. Makes it really moist. And if you don't like coconut, you don't have to add it. But I do. And I think most of the people I know do. So I like a coconut cream pie. Oh my gosh, it's a die for you. Okay, then I'm going to add the nuts next, and that is my pecans, a little over 3/4 cup there. And then it says to grease 3 8-inch pans and bake at 350 for 25 minutes, which I haven't even started oven yet. Really good. There we go. Got that started to preheat. Then, now that this is all pretty much mixed up pretty good. Good. Ah! Okay, get a handle on it, Jane. And then you take it off there, and it's mixing up good. And it's falling off the beater here. I'm going to take that off too, if I can get it off here carefully. And use my little spatula here. Try to get it off because it's kind of dripping off, and it is extra, so. I just think this one sounds so good that you could almost not have a frosting, and just, I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to see what it's like when it comes out of the oven. Like I said, I've never made this before, so I'm really not sure what it's like when it's baked, but we'll find out. Then, once that's done, this is when you add your stiffly beaten egg whites. It's interesting. All from scratch, for a change. And you just fold them in so it's not, they're not beaten in. They're still like light, airy, fluffy. Wow, it's going to be an interesting cake. I've never made it. So we'll see what it's like when it's baked. Anything Italian I usually like. Italian wedding soup, Italian meatballs. And we have that great recipe for those, you know, online. If you haven't tried them, this is a good time to make them. For some reason, like, it's a comfort food for me. Spaghetti and meatballs some night is just sort of a stick to the ribs. Make you feel warm and fuzzy type meal. So, next I'm going to put this in to 3 8-inch pie or cake pans. And then I'm going to bake it for 35 minutes at 350, and I'll be back. And we'll decide if we need frosting. All right? Okay, see you in a bit. Bye. Hello, I am back to Grandma Jane's World here. I've got my cake in 3 layers, and I put frosting in between, and I decided to go with a buttercream frosting. I don't know why. It just sounds better with an Italian cake with the ingredients that this one has. So I've got each layer has some frosting in between to hold them together. Just gonna finish it off here and see if I can get it around the edges. I'm not sure, but I used the butter cream frosting that's on with the mayonnaise chocolate cake, but that's a chocolate buttercream frosting, and I just left the cocoa out. And it takes like 4 cups of powdered sugar and stuff. It does take a lot. 3 sticks of butter. So yeah, but I just think this is gonna taste better than cream cheese frosting for some reason on this cake. So We shall see. It's gonna look pretty for sure on here. And I bet it does taste good and moist. And the coconut that's in the cake will really make it moist. When I got married, they actually put coconut between the layers of the cake, and it kept it so moist. It was really delicious. So we'll see how it goes, and I hope everybody has a very awesome Thanksgiving. The weather looks good for around the Midwest here, so people that are traveling should be okay. Flying looks a little wild out east. Looks like they have weather. I just don't miss that, you know, with the delays and all that stuff. No. People trying to get home that aren't going to get home because cancellations and stuff. Oh, I heard every scenario of every scenario. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I don't miss that kind of traveling to try to get home for the holiday when the weather's bad. Or there's cancellations because of mechanical or whatever there is. There's so many different things that can happen. Not enough crew these days. I mean, yeah. So anyway, you guys, if you travel on the road, be very careful. Don't get on your cell phones or anything like that. If you travel by air, I pray that you will get there safely. Try to give yourself some extra time and have a wonderful, blessed time with family, friends, and whoever you spend it with. Okay, there we go. I got it frosted. Now I'm going to cut it. That buttercream frosting is to die for. And when it's vanilla, oh, it's good. It's good, guys. So I'm going to get a plate out here. And let's see, a spatula or something. My spatula's dirty. And I'm going to cut into this and see how it looks. It's quite a dense cake. Oh my gosh, that's a big piece, but I won't eat it all. But I'll probably end up taking some of this to the assisted living because I don't have company till next Tuesday. So anyway, here's what I've already tasted it. Looks like. Sometimes I put a candle in that and then take a picture of it so I can use it for birthdays on Facebook and stuff. Now I'm going to take a taste. Oh, it's so moist, just like I thought it would be. Very, very good. And if you're into vanilla, you can taste the vanilla in it and in the frosting. So yeah, I think it's a success. And happy Thanksgiving, and stay safe. Bless you. I love you. Bye.